Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Module 3 of Science, Technology, and Society. Today, we are exploring a period that completely reshaped the human experience, and this is the Industrial Revolution. So, before we dive into how, uh, I would like you to look at the world around you, your phone, your clothes, the transport you use. Almost none of these would exist without the shifts we are about to discuss. And as we start, we are going to define first industrial revolution. So what is industrial revolution all about? So at its core, the industrial revolution was the transition from the agrarian and handicraft economy, where things were made by hand in small homes, to an economy dominated by industry and machine manufacturing. So it was not just a change in tools, it was a change in how humanity live. So um, before this era, production relied on labor power, so human muscle and animal strength. But people soon realized that um, to achieve mass production, they need to turn that labor into mechanical power. So this transition marks the beginning of the Industrial Revolution 1.0. So the first Industrial Revolution focused on mechanization. So think of the steam engine perfected by James Watt and Thomas Newcomen. So it provided the heartbeat for factories. And we also saw Henry Cort revolutionize iron making, and Andrew Meckel automate agriculture with the threshing machine. Finally, Edmund Cartwright Power loom transformed textiles from a cottage industry into a factory powerhouse. Okay, so before we go to the Industrial Revolution 2.0, we will have a checkpoint question, and I would like you to answer it on the comment section. Based on what we just discussed, what was the primary difference between how products were made before the Industrial Revolution versus during the Mechanical Revolution? Go, let's jump now to the Industrial Revolution, or IR 2.0. So as we move into the late 90th century, we entered this revolution. This wasn't just about machines anymore. It was about massive infrastructure and new forms of energy. So we saw the rise of steel, electricity, and of course, petroleum. So there are um, during this time, Henry Pacemer, Pacemer um, process steel process allowed us to build the massive railway systems that connected continents. Nicholas Otto stroke engine gave birth to the automobile, and the world literally lit up with the advent of electrification. So society was becoming faster, brighter, and more interconnected. connected. And then we entered the third industrial revolution. And in here in the late 20th century, IR 3.0 brought us the digital age, computers, the internet, and nuclear energy. And today we are living in IR 4.0 or Industry 4.0. This is the era of cyber physical systems where AI or artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things blur the lines between the physical and digital world. Okay, so the however, technology is a double-edged sword. So while these revolutions brought wealth and convenience, they also brought challenges, of course. So environmental destructions, the exploitation of the labor, and the use of mass production for warfare. So as we study these, we must ask at what cost does progress come? For your second checkpoint question, I would like you to write your answer in the comment section. We are currently in the fourth industrial revolution. Can you name one piece of technology you use daily that belongs to Industry 4.0? And how does it change your daily life compared to how your grandparents live? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Goodbye.